Hello, this is Aaron Beeman, Global Lead for Retail and E-commerce at AMD, part of the Server Business Unit, and I'm here in Paris at NRF Europe 2025, and I'm joined today by Adit Chhabra, CEO of Wobot. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for having me and our team here.
Absolutely.
It's been an exciting show.
Really excited about what Wobot AI is doing specifically in the multimodal and physical AI space. Could you talk a little bit about some of the big trends that you're seeing here at NRF and in the industry in general?
We're seeing every product that probably existed 2 years back embedding AI in it, but also AI at the edge is a reality that we're seeing today. And at Wobot, we've been doing this for the last decade. We've seen several models, like what you would call as legacy models around object detection, the transition from that to today, like a multimodality, video language models. Our frontier is providing insights, operational insights, and basically utilizing these to provide those. And we provide that across loss prevention, we provide that across speed of service in a quick serve restaurant, customer experience, and if you go to manufacturing, you would look at sort of compliances, but we do that using existing cameras, the CCTV security cameras, and other data sources that might be relevant for that industry. So like in a quick serve restaurant, point of sales data becomes very, very useful along with cameras. If you were looking at a security industry, you would probably ingest access control data or some of the other IoT data along with the camera. So with multimodality, there is better context for these models and there is better delivery of these operational insights to the end users.
I agree with you. We're seeing a tremendous amount of innovation and evolution of some of these more traditional CNN, DNN-based models for object detection and classification, really maturing and merging along with generative AI, agentic AI. Let's talk a little bit about Wobot as a platform, because I think what's very exciting is you don't have to be a data scientist. Talk a little bit about how you make that easier through your user interface, through a low-code approach.
What we did at the start was that we created applications and use cases that would be relevant for that industry. These are ready-to-go templates that you can just add to your existing cameras. They don't need to be cameras with necessarily compute in it also, right? So you could just start off with these existing templates. But we went a step further, and that's why we built out this no-code tool, because we feel that the imagination, the true imagination of ROI-driven use cases lies with the operator. How can we give them those tools that whatever they imagine, they could just put these blocks together and click publish, and suddenly there is a use case that's been created, right? And you can add that to your cameras. And that's how sort of that no-code has given accessibilities outside of like an engineering team now to these operators, right, with no engineering backgrounds.
We talked about a very large-scale drive-through operator here in Europe, in the UK, that was able to deploy across, I think you said, hundreds of drive-throughs. Talk a little bit about that experience and how long it took to actually implement some of those solutions.
This example that you were talking about, that we went to 200 locations in less than a week, that was enabled surely through the templatization, but also having this no-code tool, which is not just restricted to building new use cases, but also fine-tuning it and changing a few aspects of it that you can do on the fly, right? But doing it with an interface, which is today a prompt-based interface, right? So if you want to even build a use case or you want to edit a use case, you could just give it a prompt and it would adjust the blocks for you. So for the deployment teams, they also utilize this no-code tool as a management tool to implement existing use cases.
With the focus that you've put on enabling efficiency and time to deploy new capabilities, we together, through our partnership with AMD, Supermicro, and Wobot, are taking that even a step further.
Absolutely.
To actually do integration on a complete solution that targets a specific server that's available for distribution from large-scale distributors and can be quickly resold through our mutual reseller community to serve these end users. So Adit, really excited about everything that we're collaborating on together. I look forward to more continued success, and thank you for supporting us here.